Good evening, guys. Welcome to JP's on-demand virtual workouts. Tonight's workout, ass and abs. 30 seconds on each exercise. You're going to get 5 seconds to move on to the next. Now, this is a brand new workout tonight. So it is officially workout number 4. So there are going to be 1 or 2 exercises that you may have done before, but we're just going to change the sequencing a little bit more as well. And I've got a couple of exercises tonight that I'm going to teach you during it also. So while we're waiting for people to come on live, if you are a current member of JP's Gym, as always, thank you very much for showing your support. If you have any injuries or illnesses you feel we should be made aware of, just give us a comment below. If you are new to watching our workouts and you'd like to take part, just give us a private message or comment below and we will send you a pre-questionnaire, super simple, and it just allows us to check your medical history and make sure you are fit and healthy to train with us. So I hope you've all had a fantastic day today. The weather has been pretty good this afternoon. Again, as always, you can access these classes back through our feed, but to save you going through the feed, say this is one of your favourites, you can always access these via our YouTube channel. All you have to do is go to JP's Gym, click on or hit the subscribe button, and then you'll get instant access to all of our content and you'll get notified every time we post something new. Now, if you come on as well, some thumbs and hearts just to let people know we're live. Spread your love. So no warm-ups tonight because the equipment we are using will be mostly bodyweight, a hip loop. Now, I'm going to add some other stuff as well, so if you have dumbbells handy, keep them close by. If you have bands handy, keep them close by. What I will say though is you can do this whole workout just bodyweight, or you can do the workout with just the loop, whether you feel is, or sorry, whether you have available at this moment. Okay, so hopefully you guys and gals are ready to go and we're going to get started. So, as I said, there were a couple of different exercises tonight and I really hope you enjoy this one. I really hope actually most of these exercises I'm showing you tonight, you can take them away from the workout and start integrating them into your own program, if you have one. If not, we can make one. Okay, so you hear that music starting to speed up, we are about to get ready. Now, you will not require your hip loop for this to start with. If you are new to using a hip loop, so you can have your loop either at the thigh or the leg, okay? Now it is harder below the knee. If you have it on your thigh, you can make the exercise harder by sliding it closer to the knee but not on the knee, or you can make it a little bit easier by sliding your loop up. Now don't be afraid to adjust that and don't be afraid to take it off if you feel your range of motion is not the same with it. Okay, let's get started. Right, so 20 seconds. The first exercise we're going to do is a fire hydrant. Now this variation is mostly glute, but we want to take your standard fire hydrant would be in this position where your knees and hips would be stacked and you come out to the side. Okay, but it involves a lot of hip flexors. We're going to shift the knees back a little bit so they're just behind the hip in your plank position, and then what I want you to do is bring that knee out to your side. So here. So notice my leg stays fixed. I'm not swinging. So just a nice glute activation drill before we kick into the bigger movements. Now the knees back a little bit takes the front of the thighs out of the movement and allows more glute activation. Okay. So you want to keep tension on your glutes, the outer and back portion. So we're just going left to right here. So next exercise, you're going to come up and we're going to do a split squat. So again, this is a fantastic drill to get your core active while activating your glutes as well. So split squat, left leg forward, root the front foot, ball of the back foot, create tension, and then start to drop down, and then push up. Now you can do this body weight, you can add dumbbells to your sides as well, whatever you have available. Now notice I'm going straight up and down, I'm not going forward and back. Good way to think of it is more elevator instead of escalator, think that way. So straight down, keep that glute tight on that back leg. Okay, change sides. Okay, stay nice and tight. Push off. Thought I could do that while moving there. So the next exercise, we're going to do a staggered stance deadlift. I'm going to show you with the bands, but you can do it with the dumbbells at your sides as well. Going back to the left leg. Okay, so if you have a band available, great. If not, don't worry about it, use dumbbells. Have the band under the midfoot. Toe to heel, hip width apart. Soft knees, and then fold at the hip. Then come back up and pull your hamstring and glute through. Again, you don't need the band. Imagine if I had dumbbells in my hands here as well. Or you can do it body weight. Whether you have free. Okay, get ready to switch. Now the next exercise, we're going to the floor. I'm going to start off with some abs. So core stays engaged, shoulders stay packed, and you're just flexing or hinging at that hip. Right, lie on your back. This exercise is called a curl up. Left leg straight, right leg bent. Have the hands under the base of the low back. Now what you do is tuck your chin a little bit, lift your elbows, and bring your rib cage close to the pelvis. Hold for a couple of seconds and come back down. You're just going to pause here. That's a fantastic way to work on what's called spinal flexion while protecting your back. Pause at the top. Okay. Change legs, and then we'll continue this movement. Pause at the top. Now notice I'm keeping that nice egg distance between my chin and my collarbone. Make sure this heel stays fixed as well. Very good, okay. Back onto your left side plank. 3 options, straight leg, bent leg, or elevate your body as well. So legs nice and straight, elbow, hip and midfoot in line. Squeeze the inside your thighs, squeeze it outside your hips, engage your lateral core muscles, tension here, and just hold that position. Okay, ready to switch. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right, next exercise will require your hip loop. And you get 5 seconds to get it on. And then we're going back to your left leg. Okay, hip loops on. Right, so quadruped hip extension. Hands, shoulders in line, knees, hips in line. Then what I'd like you to do is extend your leg out, and I want you to just let it go out to the side a little bit and rotate your leg a little touch. So back and out a little bit to the side. So we're doing what's called hip extension, rotation, and abduction. So all three functions of your glutes. Get ready to switch. So remember, we're going straight out, legs rotating a little bit at the hip and out to the side of flexion as well. So tonight, forget about your heart rate, go through the roof. This is more about learning new skills and learning how to engage your muscles correctly. You will feel this more in the outer portion of your glute. I kind of feel this more at the lower portion when I get to that end range. Okay, lie on your sides, head inside the arm. We're going to do a straight leg abduction now. So lift the leg up. So this is working the outer portion of your glutes. These muscles are called your glute medius and glute minimus. Think about your hand on your hip just now, as if you're putting your hand in your pocket where your hip bone is. There, that's where you should be feeling this mostly. So my hand's like this, yeah? Think hand in your side pocket. Okay, get ready to switch. And then you're going to take your loop off. You will require your dumbbell for your next exercise. I apologise to keep looking at this tonight. Okay, very good. Right, so you can choose to keep your loops on for this one if you want. Let's go back into that split stance position. Now, if you have a dumbbell available, bring it close to the abdominals, split your stance, and then what I'd like you to do is some rotations. So, rotate to the left, and come back. Left, come back. You can get lower than that, then we can go here too. Personally, I would stay in this position. Again, great drill for change sides. To really open up that back hip. And you're working on your rotational core muscles as well. What I'd like you to do here is move from the rib cage. If you find it too hard to balance like this, just have both feet together and then work on your rotation. Okay, very good. Next, left leg in front, left leg forward again. Back leg nice and straight. Tighten up this leg and I want you to just lift that leg up. Pulse it. Now, if you have got anything to hold on to, that's fine as well. I was going to show you a kickback with you're holding onto a wall, or if you have that available, then great. Change. Just keep that going. So if you have a wall available, you'll be here. We'll do this in the next round because I'm assuming you all do have something like this available. Okay, so we're back to exercise number 1. You can take the loop off, back into your fire hydrant. So a lot of this tonight are actually activation drills I do pre-training. So as I say to you at the start, these are some very good exercises for you to take away with you tonight and integrate into your own training. change sides. Let's go. So basically I'm rotating my upper leg bone, or my upper thigh, sorry. Just taking my time with it. Next exercise is your split squat. Now if you've got heavy weights and you've got an awesome split squat, then load it. Okay, left leg forward. So your glutes should be feeling pretty good just now. I'm not trying to trash them. I just want you to feel what it should feel like when you're in these kind of movements like split squat. You should really feel like your glutes are very active just now. Core as well should feel nice and stable. Okay, get ready to change. Okay, so notice my hips are back here, wrong position, soft knee. Get that pelvic floor right under the top of your head. Next, you're going into the staggered stance deadlift. You can continue to do it with your dumbbells if you like, or you can start adding the bands. Come back to your left leg. Very good. Again, you don't need a band. Dumbbells are fine. So think toe to heel, sorry, hip width apart. Nice length in your spine, shoulders packed, and then extend your hip through this left side. Okay, get ready to change. Next exercise we're going into is a curl up. And again, it's another staple exercise I do before I start my workouts. Okay, line your back. So, left leg straight, hands under the base of the low back. Tuck your chin a little bit, elbows up. Then start to bring your shoulder blades off the floor. And you're trying to bring the bottom of the rib cage as close to the front of your pelvis. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, change legs. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, notice my head position here. Still keeping that nice space between the chin and my collarbone. I'm not like this. All right. Don't want to put too much stress on your neck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side plank next. 5, 4, 3, 2. Very good, ladies and gents. Okay, side plank. Nice straight legs. So, ice pick, elbow, shoulder stacked. Squeeze the thighs, especially the inside and the outside of your hips. Lock in your core muscles, especially your lateral core and your anterior core muscles. Hold that position. Okay, switch. Now remember, you're using a lot of your body weight here. You want to continue to hold the full side plank position. You can elevate this arm. That way you're using less percentage of your weight. You can even do it against the wall as well. Wherever you're at, work in a position you feel safe and you feel the exercise effective. Next exercise, you're going to require your hip loop. So you're doing the kick back. So we're here, okay? If you've got a band available, did class last night, we'd have done this as well. So hand and band on the same side, and then extend the hip through. Left leg first, my apologies. Again, you don't need the band. You can use the hip loop, you can do it body weight. Get ready to change. This is definitely my favourite quadruped extension. As I mentioned this before in one of our other classes, just above the knee takes out the leg, so that's where your calves are. So you're going to get more isolation through your glute, especially at this range here. Next exercise, you will require your hip loop if you've been doing this one. Okay. Sideline hip abductions. Oh, that was quick. Right, left side first. Head inside the arm. Again, think this part of your glute. Look at my hand here as if I'm putting it into my pocket. See that? So not my front pocket. Imagine you get a kind of pocket in your side. Okay, switch. Now remember the last exercise down the line we did the kick back and I showed you on the plyo boxes. We're going to do that again at the end. So make sure you're next to a wall or you have a chair in front of you. That would be good as well. Okay, very good. Up we come. Now you're into your fixed split squat position with your rotation. So again, a brilliant drill for opening up this hip to keep this glute tight while you're trying to increase your range of motion at your thoracic spine. Basically, your thoracic spine is where your rib cage attaches onto. That's where you ideally should be getting a lot of your mobility from, or a lot of your range of motion. And you're twisting, turning, reaching above your head. So notice I'm just coming back straight to the start, then rotating to the left. And I change to this side. So again, with this one, don't think about frying your abs, right? That's not what this is about. This one is about increasing your range of motion at your hips and your thoracic spine, your rotational core muscles as well. So your thoracic spine and your rotational core muscles. Oh. Okay, very good. So have a chair available or be next to a wall. Kick back, left leg first. So I'll show you the correct way to do it. So my right leg's forward, and then my leg's going back a little bit. I'm going to rotate my leg a little bit and out to the side. There. Very, very little spinal movement. See that? I'm not like this. That's wrong. Keep the spine fixed. So just a little bit out to the side just to change the angle of where we targeted when we're doing the quadruped hip extension. So notice I'm not straight back like that. So my leg is rotating out a little bit on my thigh, and then here. So give your glute a squeeze before you lift the leg back, or before you extend your hips. Next, we're going back to the fire hydrant in your quadruped position. Okay. Now you can keep your loop on for this one. You can give it a go. So what we're doing from here is, remember, the knees are just behind the hips, and then bring the leg out to the side. Now I have put this loop just below my knee. So again, this is the fire hydrant with minimum hip flexor work. That's the muscles here, all right? Minimum involvement from these muscles and maximum glute work. Move from the thigh, not the leg. That's where your, as I said, your shin is, your calves are. Move from the thigh. Next exercise is your split squat. Very good, okay. Left leg forward again. Roll on the ball of the foot, root the front foot. Push off. Make sure that glute's tight in your back leg and your core's engaged. If you're feeling a gnarly stretch on this leg here, it's not a bad thing. Maybe shows that you kind of need to increase the range of motion on that leg, and it shows also this is a great exercise for doing that. Next exercise, your stagger stance hinge. Very good, very good. Again, you can do this body weight in the Zercher position. Dumbbells, so round the left foot again, or bands. So line the toe to heel, hip width apart, back the shoulders, lengthen the spine, and then extend your hips to come back up. Make sure your full foot is on that floor as well, or push your foot through the band as you're coming up. Switch sides. So try and keep the shin vertical, so straight up and down while you're hinging at the hip. Nearly done. Very good. Curl up next. Okay. Right. Left leg straight, right leg bent, hands under the base of the low back. Tuck your chin a little bit. Flare the elbows a slight touch. And then start to bring your rib cage to the pelvis. Hold for 5. Before you come up as well, push this foot into the floor and the heel of the other foot as well. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change your legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise is the side plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Side plank next. Ice pick. Remember that tension. Now make sure if you're going to have your hand in your hip that you're not going here. You want a slight retraction of your shoulders a little bit. You can go here as well. If you're going to do that, don't fling your arm behind you. Reach up to the roof or the sky if you're outside. still want a slight, what's called retraction of your shoulders. You can even bring your hand here as well. Okay, wherever you feel more stable. I feel sometimes when the arms above the head with people, they use that as they're like this, you know, not thinking about what's going on here. Whereas the more stable you are here, the easier it's going to be to have your hand here. Also make sure you're pushing yourself away from the floor. Don't let your shoulder or your upper arm sit into the shoulder joint. Next exercise you require is a quadruped extension, either the band or a hip loop. Okay. Right, left leg first. Behind the thigh, not the knee. Okay. Quadruped position, and then straighten that. Say leg out, but you want to be more what's called extending the hip. I'm not too focused most on straightening my knee out. See that? Very good switch. Now remember, you can change your hand position to increase the resistance on the band. Next exercise, if you're using this band, you'll require your hip loop for sideline hip abduction. This is my favourite banded glute exercise. So, a lot less fluff tonight. Hey, as elegantly as you can, get your loops on. Left side first, sideline abductions. So these muscles you're targeting just now attach into the upper leg bone in here. So don't think about moving from the leg, think about moving from here. Switch. Let's go. Next exercise is your split stance rotational drill. Okay. So sit in that kind of quarter split squat position and then rotate. Again, if it's too easy, you can always go here, but personally I prefer it in here. Again, depends on the context of why you're doing it. So the split stance, I feel, makes it very hard to rotate from the base of the low back. If you have any hip tightness in that back leg, this could be a very good exercise for that. Okay. Kick back to finish off. That's flown in tonight. Okay, so right leg forward, left leg back, and then slight angle of the leg or thigh, and then out to the side a little bit. Now you can do more increased range as well. Personally, prefer being here. Just remember that each position you are in might give you a different outcome. Last one. And that is you for this evening. Now that was very quick tonight. So that's ass and abs workout number 4. Thought we should really enjoy that tonight. If you have any questions with regards to your workouts, then just give us a comment below, or you can leave us a private message as well. Take care, folks, and enjoy the rest of your night, and good night.